All righty then. Um, you know, when you look at life eternally, you understand. I was getting this yesterday. It's pretty interesting. I was getting out of the shower, and my talks with Jesus and Suzuki and other people, and Solomon. We've had a lot of Solomon here lately, and explaining. When he goes, when you watch TV, you're watching TV, Earl. I don't want you to feel sorry for any of them. But Jesus, Earl, those are people accepting philanthropy as reality and engaging in philanthropy competition, okay, to be on TV and then fight for success through a philanthropy competition. Where is anybody in any of that interaction saying we should live the Lord's Prayer and actually getting up to do it? Nowhere. Okay. Don't feel sorry for anybody. You can't feel sorry for people that will take their kids and engage them in economic conflict and get their own children killed by engaging in economic conflict and completely ignoring this YouTube channel. Okay? Do you understand? Like, yeah, okay. Do you understand the magnitude? Yes, I understand. Shut up, DT. I swear I love you. Don't you love DT Suzuki? I love him so much. He's so cool. You're just like, isn't he cool? He's one of the most gorgeous. He's as gorgeous as I am. And we're more gorgeous than any of you bitches running around fucking for philanthropy and Carlin fighting for peace. It's like fucking for it's like fucking for virginity, right? And so it's funny. No, he's absolutely gorgeous. No, and I've had conversations. Sanya Sen, DT Suzuki, and Judy Krishnamurti and Haile Selassie are four of the most gorgeous men in the history of the world. It doesn't matter if you look at their picture. It's not as hot as Chris Hemsworth. Chris Hemsworth is a bitch. Instead of Furiosa, they should call it Lumiosa. Your mama was a lush and your daddy was a dummy. You fuck money, sorry ass, dumbass, fish ass fool, fish eyed fool. You gorilla, right? You know what I'm saying? It's for that. It's for that. And as I was driving to the dump, the land there, it's been almost 100 years since they made this great project of the Superman cartoons, okay? And built a dam up there for the government and corporations to control the electrical production of this valley through fucking up our ecosystem and holding our water hostage for, because when it comes here, okay, and there's no dam, and it comes down through this basin, okay, river and the rain, you can't live in certain areas because it's going to flood. But what happens when people fight over social position? Poor people, to have a better quality of life, to get away from other people that will predicate on you, sexually abuse you and stuff, will come down to places when this river is dry and live in it. And then they know when the river's coming, when the rain is coming, and when it comes. But it's hard because of the way the weather, it's very what people consider unstable, but it's not, okay? That when you dam that river for electrical power held hostage by sociopaths, the water becomes stagnant. The ecosystem, it goes into places that regularly don't provide a groundwater system. So more of it evaporates and actually goes into the groundwater. Okay, because that's thousands of years of the making. It took them about 5 or 10 years to make Elephant Butte, and then 100 years. This is 100 years of fuck up, right? And then so when we open that river back up, things are going to go back into natural, because it's only been 100 years of fuck up. It was thousands of years in interacting, 6 to 10 years of let's be a fucker, and then almost 100 years of we're still fucked, right? Do you understand? So when that river comes down, and Jesus told me about it when up there, because that's on the High Mesa thing right there where that hospital where Dad got operated. It's going to be houses that are made in the same style. The house that I liked on the High Chaparral, Mr. and Mrs. Cannon's place, and it'll be housed and stuff, and it'll be off the reservation. You can see, and when you look up, and there'll be certain times of the year where that river is as wide as it's beautiful. He was showing it to me when Dad was getting operated on. I was sitting outside of that hospital in the truck. I was like, Jesus, you are so cool. I love you so much. He's the best. And there was, in spirit, okay, the family of a man named D.T. Suzuki, that in the future there were people, okay, from D.T. Suzuki's line here in the valley with, with the Spirit of Jesus saying, look at this, so it was really cool, all the things I was seeing in the future, okay. But the people around here, see, and I got told that today. I was driving by this trailer, and Suzuki sits there and tells me, he goes, don't think about having a trailer and living in the Gila and surviving another day, and don't furiosa, lumiosa, don't lumiosa yourself. He goes, no. He goes, here's how I want you to think, okay? That as soon as possible, and it should have been yesterday, you're living in an adobe house made by a village of people that love you the same way you love them. I'm like, God, you're so cool. See why he's the best swordsman in all of Japan? Okay. Okay. Sun Yat-sen says, Confucius says, shut fuck up and listen. No, he's the best. Confucius, Sun Yat-sen has a wonderful sense of humor. He really does. It's weird, man. Suzuki is like, he's almost like a joke box. He's so good. And I thought he was going to be so serious because, they always have Japanese people, hey, and he's not. He's just wonderful, jovial, he's just a box of humor and a box of, hey, look at the butterflies. Hey, let's plant flowers. Hey, this is so cool. Somebody comes up to fight and it's like, hey, he just knocked his teeth out and said, if you want me to break your fucking neck, get up and, I'll let you take a choice, your last tooth or your neck. He's that type of guy. Why do you think Sun Yat-sen loves him so much, right? And so Sun Yat-sen is like, no, there's this the one in spirit who's trying to be more like me and Confucius is this man in Japan. And so I want you to talk to him. I'm being murdered right now by my own family, and they're going to turn me into a cartoon character to promote their social propaganda for genocide through status quo class warfare. Okay, I love you too. Oh, I love Sun Yat-sen so much. Yeah. It's so nice being the one that Confucius trusts. Here, thank you. Help my family. I'll help you. Yeah. And it's like they say, you help my family, I help yours. When we help each other through faithful love and thinking, speaking, and living the applied physics of the Lord's Prayer, we help everybody. Okay? So there's nothing selfish about my religious beliefs. That murdering kid at Fort Huachuca who came up to me, your religious beliefs are selfish, he was projecting his selfishness on me and people like me. Okay, just because somebody who's selfish says I'm selfish doesn't make me selfish. Okay? Do you understand? Lots of people, I love Jesus Christ, lock out all those Mexicans and kill those people and don't let that girl abort her baby. I want to train her baby to be an idiot like me. Right? And you're like, yeah, let's live the Lord's Prayer first. Then we'll be more concerned about exponential growth after. You won't have to be as concerned about exponential growth because people aren't going to go forget about life for a while. And the microphone, the piano sounds like a carnival and the microphone smells like a beer. And they say, hey, man, they put dead presidents in the jar and say, man, what are you doing in here doing time just like the rest of you fucking prison yard monkeys, right? Okay, understand? I'm going to go load the truck up and go back to the dump. Then we're going to go to the recycling thing. Then we're going to keep working on that basketball barn and get those horned horseshoe things ready so we can have more time for quality family time around here so we can have, generational homes like we're supposed to have in ancient Israel and in ancient Britain when you have a good family and, better than Brigadoon because it's real and not fantasy, and in ancient China and, hey, you'll bring honor to us all. Wow, I thought it was going to be a chick. Fa Mulan. No, I'm Ping. I'm his son Ping. I love these guys. You guys don't get to connect in prayer with Sun Yat-sen or D.T. Suzuki. If you want to hang out with someone like them, you're going to have to earn your way into the basketball barn and them their horseshoe pits. And they could be at an adobe house in the Gila as well as, that's what Sun Yat-sen they keep telling me. It's like, don't think that way. Just do things in life that you would do even when you're living in your basketball barn with your adobe house in the Gila with all the fun things to do to have your spirit of your father around, Tennessee on the Rio Grande or Tennessee in the Gila. Like, you guys are so excellent. Zang. That is so Zang. Zang, right, guys? All right, guys. Love you very much.